Macca, you've been saying for a few weeks to me that we've been due a result like this, and it's finally come. A must-win game, really, and we played brilliantly.
Yeah, I think that anyone who's been to see us this season regularly has seen that we're not a million miles away from clicking into gear, and today was one of those days where things started to happen nice and early. We got the first goal, which was key, and the boys drew confidence from that. But I felt it was a really professional performance, not necessarily our best technically, and like on the eye, we've played a lot better football this season and got beat. So, but I felt that it was a really professional performance. Our back line dealt with a lot of ball, winning their tackles, sweeping up in behind and clearing their lines, and showed real character. The midfield broke up play and secured second balls to allow us to break and create, and our front line was devastating, whoever was up there. And one of the real positives for me was obviously having the squad that we had today. Obviously Joe was ill, so he was unable to be here today. But we look at the guys that have come off the bench to make an impact, and it was a fantastic all-round performance. From the moment we rocked up here, it was the squad was really engaged, supportive of one another. No one was disappointed that they weren't starting the game. There were some that weren't starting the game for different reasons, but the performance on the pitch was really encouraging. We were clinical. We put the opposition under a lot of pressure, and we rode out some tough moments in the game as well. So, real character and a real positive one, and just to top it off, a nice clean sheet for Harry.
We'll get onto a lot more stuff in a minute, but just for the start we haven't started like that in a while. Shane White leading by example with a header. James Watts-Barciela showing great heart to get on the end of it across. It was a brilliant start that sort of laid the foundations.
Absolutely, I think we're all agreed that we've been a little bit disappointed from our own set pieces, in terms of delivery and timing of runners. But the ball in from Jack was fantastic today, and it's great to see Shane arriving at the right place at the right time to bury the header. And then, like you say, things that we've worked on with our shape and attacking down certain areas of the pitch, and the opposite winger arriving at the back post, and James gets his rewards, and he sees why we're asking him to arrive in those areas, or all wide players arriving in those areas at those times, and that gave us a real building block to go in at half time with a clean sheet and 2 goals ahead. It was a case of trying to be professional in our second half performance, knowing that we were able to make changes and impact the game and sustain real intensity and speed of our play. And 15 minutes into the second half, and we were able to bring on 3 players of the calibre that we did today, is testament, because the starting lineup did a fantastic job, got us up and running, and to be able to bring players on like that and instantly linked and combined the 3 of them to get us 3 goals ahead, and that was a real key moment in the game. Scoring that 3rd goal was fantastic, and the way that the players managed the closing stages. It's nice to come towards an end of a game in a little bit more of a comfortable position. Even when we've won games this season, it's been a little bit kind of harem-scarum at times in the league. And looking back at Chertsey when we were 2 goals up at half-time, similar to today, and the opposition changed the way they played, and that's what we were expecting in the second half. So testament to the boys going out with a real desire, real commitment to competing physically. And like I say, just being able to see it home a little bit more comfortably was really positive, and the boys are buzzing in there, absolutely buzzing, and I'm really proud of every single one of them. It's fantastic today.
It's a great platform to finish on the run of games we've had at home. Obviously, Woodland, Devon Bowl midweek on the Wednesday, but then we've got a big run of fixtures coming up to end 2024 with sort of teams in the bottom half of the table. For you, how important is this last back end of the year going to be?
It's massive, massive. I always said that looking up until Christmas, we've got to have a platform to really kick on into the new year. Coming in when we did and trying to change some of the things that we're doing and build a little bit of a philosophy and a style of play. Obviously, it's going to take some time for the players to settle. I think that over the last couple of weeks have shown that the players love the way we play, really engaged in it and starting to see the benefits of some of our combinations, and they're buying into the physical side of things and being really aggressive with our defending more and more. And it's like you say, the last couple of games has built some momentum, and hopefully we can, like I said a couple of weeks ago, can it and bring it out every single game. That mentality, that energy, that focus, and that professionalism today. So yes, we've had a run of 3 home games, which we set ourselves a target of 7 points. To come away with 6 isn't too bad, where we gave Merthyr a real challenge last week. But yeah, we go into the Willing game on Wednesday, which will rotate the squad to try and recover from a real tough 4 weeks of games back to back, and then we'll head into the away games at Swindon, and I think it's Bracknell beyond that as well. And again, we'll try and set ourselves a target of 7 points and 2 clean sheets. And I think the boys really enjoy having those targets in their head and something to strive for, because it gives them that little bit extra focus on the pitch. And the lads that aren't involved, that have been here today, are giving real support. And the lads coming off the bench, or even before that, they were really supportive in the changing room before and at half time. So it's great to see the togetherness of the group, all coming together, enjoying their football and putting in performance after performance. And we did say against Chichester we were a little bit disappointed with our energy, our approach. But we drew a line under that, and we've got to make sure that we bring this version of ourselves week in, week out. And I see us having a good run up until Christmas, and giving ourselves a really kick on into the new year.
Finish on a bit of housekeeping, if I can. Carlo back today from injury. Kieran led the line well. First, he got through unscathed. Obviously, he brought him off. But updates on the ever-growing injury list as it was. Matt Wright, Ryan Brett, Alex Cairo. How are we looking?
Yeah, so the 2 lads that started today, and we always planned to come off after an hour to ensure that they were able to get through decent minutes and help them return to full fitness further down the line without over-risking them. Bretty, we're a little bit unsure about him at the moment. We're hoping it's not long-term. It's just a little bit of a twist or a knock on his knee. Don't think it's too bad, but hopefully a week or 2 maximum with him. Wright is a little bit of an interesting one. We're not sure why he keeps getting to a certain stage and having it break down a little bit, but hopefully after today doing some work on the pitch, it's on the mend, and we'll see him, hopefully, if all being well after today, back in and around things in a week or 2. But beyond that, we've got Sam Joseph's a little bit long-term injury, coming back from his ankle issue. But hopefully he's going to go to St George's Park for a week and get some intense rehab up there. And then Alex Cairo is the other one who's kind of tried to come back and broken down, but hopefully again with him in the next couple of weeks coming back, and we'll try and manage him back to some fitness one way or another as well. So yeah, although we have got 4 players out injured, as you've seen today, the squad's looking good. It's very competitive. We've got players that can impact the game, and we can rotate the squad without really affecting the abilities on the pitch, because now everyone's up to speed and on the same page with how we want to play. We're excited about we're excited about the direction we're going in.
Macca, fantastic today, great to watch. Onwards, and see you on Wednesday.
No problem. Thanks very much indeed.